All right, live.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 12 o'clock live stream of the mobile app training. What happened to my oh man. Anyway, well, I guess my stream deck is not on. That's okay. So glad to have you here. My name is Glenn Tompkins, senior instructor here at VectorVest, and this is all about the mobile app and to be able to utilize it and be on the road, be out and about without having been tethered to your computer all day to still make the right decisions. If you can hear me, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation to let me know that I am coming across loud and clear. In the background, I've got Koo, not Joey today. Koo is my producer today, so he'll make sure that everything is going well. Badger's here saying hello. Let's go see how many people we got here. We got about 41 people. They're good. Let's get this bumped up as much as we can because there's a lot of VectorVest subscribers that don't realize that they have access to the mobile app for free. If you're a subscriber to the VectorVest software, you have the mobile app for free. Then there's many of you who just utilize the mobile app. No matter what, the mobile app has the power of the program in your pocket. That's what it's all about. And you know something, unofficially, I am going to take on a new title. My new title, unofficially, is going to be called, I'm your mobile mentor. I like that. Your mobile mentor. I am going to be the one, for the most part, that's going to take you through all the nuances of utilizing the mobile app to help you guys make money. What do you think of Tesla? Should I buy it or wait till it goes down? It's a good question, Eric. And what we're going to do, we are going to look at Tesla today. We're going to look at companies like Tesla. We're going to look at companies like NVIDIA, which are definitely in the news. And you know something? I can show you how to use it on the desktop version, but we're going to do a lot of the same analysis in the mobile app to help you guys to make your decisions. James, hello to you as well. So with all of that being said, let's get into being prepared and not scared. There's a lot going on in the market that will, man, keep your head going left to right all the way. All right. And a lot of people out there are scared. But as a VectorVest subscriber, we do the work, you reap the rewards. It's all about you being able to make the right decisions at the right time. And that's what this mobile app coaching is all about. I'm also getting into the mobile app from the UK. Every country that we represent has access to the mobile app, no matter where you are in the world. Whether you're in Australia, you're in Hong Kong, you're in the UK, the power of the program is still in your pocket across the globe. All right, across the globe. Can you show me some indicators to add on FinTalk and Yahoo? When you say indicators, we have the indicators that are only germane to VectorVest. That should be enough to help you. But do we have technical indicators like moving averages? Absolutely. Support and resistance. We have a lot of different technical indicators that you can add to a graph. So depending on what you're looking for, I can add some indicators to help you to do that. How about AMD and Amazon? Again, folks, I'm going to give you an opportunity to look at your individual stocks. Hey, Glenn, why NVDA is so low, but RS so high? Sif should have joined me yesterday on my live stream. Somebody asked the same question, and I gave an answer. RV looks at the long-term price appreciation potential. All right, so upside potential. But what's moving NVIDIA? And the answer to that question is AI. It is news-driven, and AI is looking for the chips to build the supercomputers to get the information to get to the AI programs. NVIDIA, Supermicro, AMD, on a lot, or just about all of the chip companies are in demand and moving higher because AI is driving them higher. That won't change the relative value. The relative value is calculated by VectorVest. So just because the relative value is low, you know what's pushing it higher? Perception. The perception of the demand on the chip stocks like NVIDIA and AMD and ON and SMCI. That's what's driving it higher. RV is not going to change just because people are pushing the stock price higher. Does that make sense to you, Asif? All right. So keep in mind that VectorVest doesn't succumb to what people think the stock should be doing. It's giving you the actual information. Now, with RV being so low, I know that, going up, depending on what's going on with AI, it may or may not outperform the market over the next 1 to 3 years. But right now it's on a run. And right now, all of our other indicators like CI, like RT, are saying it's okay to be in the stock short term. And I'm not afraid to make the money short term. But I have the indicator like RV that tells me, be careful. All right, so if I'm going to look for a chip company in that space, why not find a chip company that's got an RV over 1? And I think Super Micro does. I think SMCI does. As a matter of fact, let's go check that out right now. SMCI. SM. Because I think that's a great question. Man, I'm fat fingering it today. Let's go look at it. Where's the RV? Now, if I'm looking in the chip space and I know it's being moved by AI, would I rather be in SMCI or would I rather be in NVIDIA? NVIDIA price action looks beautiful. I'm looking at SMCI over the last year. It looks good. Look at the rising earnings, but look at that RV indicator. RV is so important that if I'm looking at the stocks in that space, RV definitely has better upside potential. All right, so what stock was that? That was SMCI. Let's go now look at NVIDIA. NVDA. I'm jumping ahead but you know something? I think it's a great question. Look at NVIDIA. I like the price action on NVIDIA, but the relative value tells me that long-term, maybe SMCI is a better play. All right, does that make sense? Can I look at Tesla? All the other stocks, I'm going to hold off on Epic. All right, I'm going to hold off, but I think that was a great question to address up front because the RV plays a role in making a decision. Short term, I love the way NVIDIA looks. The stock is moving. There's my stop price. All right, or a moving average on my graph. It's holding nicely. If I go back and look at NVIDIA, that was NVIDIA. Let's go back and look at SMCI again. Hit the question mark, hit the SMCI. I love the move on that too. But most recently, short term, look at those two big bars to the upside. But what I really like about it is the relative value is nicely above the value of 1. All right, so Epic, I got you as far as Tesla. All right, so that goes on in regards to being prepared or being better informed. Does that make sense, Asif? All right, that utilizing the mobile app gives me the ability to make a better informed decision. I like NVDA short term because it's really moving, but I also like SMCI short term, but now I actually like SMCI a little longer term as well. All right, so put that all together. That's being more informed. Man, I got the hiccups. I've had the hiccups for the last 2 days. I don't know what that's all about, but it needs to go away because it's very, very bothersome. All right. And I got to do a live stream with the hiccups. So, today's theme, be prepared, not scared. If I'm being prepared, what do I see going up in the market today? Before I go see what's going up in the market, let's go look at the market timing. Confirmed calls are down, DEW down, primary wave is down, green light buyer is neutral. If I'm using any of these market timing indicators, the ones that are down are telling me that today I shouldn't be doing anything. But there's a lot of you that are a lot more aggressive, excuse me, and want to be able to take advantage of today's market move. I can look at the Dow is up 0.9%. Look at the tech stocks. Why? Because the AMDs and the NVIDIAs and the SMCIs are definitely moving the IXIC. Hold your breath for 30 seconds for the hiccups. Listen, if I hold my breath for 30 seconds on a live stream, y'all finna leave. I can't do that, Sing. I gotta keep going through it. Man, I gotta keep going through it. All right. So hi, Glenn. You're great, hiccups or not. Hi, Glenn. Oh, there it is. Hi, Glenn. You're great. Hiccups or not. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Should we get out of the market now because the wave is red? Amir, I'm going to talk about that. What is the first thing that I just said? That based upon these market timing signals, you should either be, depending on which market signal you're in, you should either be playing the market to the downside or you should not be playing the market at all. All right, so Amir, that's the answer to the question. But today, the market's moving higher, and this is now becoming more of a cherry-picking market or a trader's market. How many of you agree with that? Type a 1 if you agree that this is a trader's market. Type a 2 if you don't. Type a 1 if you agree that this is a trader's market. Type a 2 if you don't. The reason why I say that is that even though all of the calls are down or neutral, today the market is giving you an opportunity to step into the market. Now, with the information today, I am not backing up the truck and going long in the market, especially with all of the other calls being down. What I do is I use today as a day trade. Today I get in and I know that we have a holiday shortened week next week. I don't know what's going to happen over the weekend. Today is more so of a day trade where I get in today and I get out of the stocks today because I get ready for Tuesday. Anything can happen with the debt ceiling meetings. Anything can happen today. Inflation is still hot. All right. I still think that the Fed is going to have the opportunity to continue to raise interest rates. A lot of people think that we are going to pause in June. I think based on the data, he doesn't. And I think that based on the data, he doesn't. I lost too much money last year. I am concerned. This is why I love VV. And there you go, Amir. Again, today is all about being prepared, not scared. Can you please tell me if Tesla is going down or up at the end of the day? No, I won't do that. I can only tell you what it's doing now and prepare you and help you to manage the trade. But I can't tell you if it's going to go up or go down. That's not what we do. All I can do is tell you what it's doing now and help you to manage a position. That's what I can do, Midnight. All right, and that's an honest answer. All right, that's one thing I won't do is I won't try to blow smoke where it don't belong. That's an honest answer. That's an honest answer. All right. So from this perspective, the Dow is up, the NASDAQ is up, the S&P is up, the composite is up. All of the other stuff that we're tracking on here that we can add. I track gold. Gold is up a little bit today. Oil is up today. There's a Kinross Gold, another gold play. Somebody wanted me to track REITs. Look at that. MORT is up over 2% today for REITs. And I got another one on here, REM. And then I've got natural gas. Boil is down. That means cold is up. I'm going to add cold, KOLD. And I'm finding it very profitable to trade the options on these on a daily basis, just like you can do it on the NASDAQ or something like that. Because when one is up big, the other one is down big. So from a day trade perspective, I am liking the idea of going with whichever one is hot. And you can do that every day and slowly but surely build up a portfolio. All right, just made $200 today from Rivian. Ooh-wee. Bad news came out on Rivian recently. I'm a big fan of the EV space, but I also know that the rubber hits the road when the cars can be delivered. I don't remember what the news was on Rivian, but I don't think it was a positive thing. So we'll take a look at it though. Follow-up question on the mobile app. You get the premium plus version. That's the only one I'm really interested in. Follow-up question. You get the premium. Hey, Boston, are you talking to Andrew? I think that you are. And if you are, you can answer his question because I'm not sure exactly what you're saying. But Zachary, be careful with Rivian. We'll take a look at that too when we go to look at individual stocks. So from the homepage, looking at the overview, many of you are probably sitting on the sidelines, but those of you a little bit more aggressive will take advantage of today's market as we look at that overview page. All right. So for those of you a little bit more aggressive, dip your toe in the water, take advantage of it today, but I probably would not try to hold over the weekend. All right. Our nightly newsletter. Let's go to the daily market newsletter. We'll click on it. And we give guidance every night. That's another reason how you are prepared and not scared. We scroll down and let's go look at the guidance. Last night's guidance was the debt ceiling concerns outweighed stellar earnings from NVIDIA, and the U.S. stock markets ended mixed, with two red lights in a down situation. If you are more prudent, remember you're looking at the DEW that's down. How about prudent investors should not buy stocks at this time? The guidance is right on point. For those of you who are aggressive, play the market as it develops with a bias to the downside. And what did the market do today? It was up. But play the market. Look at that says. Should play the market with a bias to the downside. The market turned around today and went up. And this is why I would step my toe in the water. I would, pick some stocks that I would use for the day. For any of you who are in the Jockey Club, I'm looking at the trades that we put on today. We're doing well. We're up about 0.2%. All three stocks that we got into for our day trades today are still holding. Just so that you know, you won't be able to see this. But on the SOX trade, we're up 6.5%. CRDO, we're up 5%. Palantir, we're up almost 2%. That's for those people who are in our Jockey Club, who are in our day trading room from 9 a.m. until 10:30. Every day we do that, but I wasn't able to type earlier when you were talking about the chips. How about SOXL? And again, we're in it today. We're up. We got into it. We timed the trade. We got in. We're up 6.5% on it, Joey Bums. All right, we're in it, and that was from our day trading room. But I could have set up these trades in the mobile app as well. Let me show you how. All right, I can use the power, knowing that the market is up today. I could use the power of the program within my pocket, aka the mobile app, to help to get me some stock ideas. One, I have alerts. Because I'm a desktop user, I have watchdog alerts. But then as the day goes along, I'm looking at stocks that hit pricing criteria. I set up alerts. You notice that the alerts that have the arrow going up are stocks that I put alerts on to let me know when they crosses against or above a certain price. When that happens, it sends me an alert, and then I go and buy them into my portfolio. So in my portfolios, I'm running 2 portfolios for the mobile app. All right. And from that, my mobile app overall gain up 1.5%. This is a paper trading $100,000 portfolio. I'm trying to maintain 10 stocks at $10,000 per. My only thing to get out of the stock, if the stock goes against me 10%, I'm out of the stock. Not a bad portfolio for the short amount of time that we've been in. April 27th, 1 month. We're in a tricky market, back and forth. We're up 1.5%, whereas I'm not tethered to my computer all the time. I've got another portfolio that I just started for people who don't have $100,000 in the market. This is a $5,000 portfolio where I'm trying to put $500 or so per position. I was wondering if it's $1,000 or I got $500. All right. Notice that 2 stocks that we got into today hit my pricing criteria. You saw them on my alerts. That was Opera and Rumble. All right. Both of those hit my alerts. So I went and put them into my portfolio, which was the mobile app too. There's Rumble and there's Opera. I'm up today on them a little bit. This portfolio, which I just started on May 19th, is down a little bit. It's down 1.5%. Again, my only goal is to make sure that if the stock goes against me 10%, I'm out of it. The reason why I'm running these portfolios is for the purposes of showing you that you can set up alerts. When they hit your alert, you can then put them into your portfolio. All right, so if I'm a little bit more aggressive, let's be prepared, not scared. Let's go over to the stock pick ideas. Now remember, this is for the more aggressive trader. For those of you who are utilizing market timing like the DEW, the primary wave, and all those things, they're all down. For those of you who are strictly staying to those market timing signals, you're doing nothing today. But for those of you who want to be a little bit more aggressive to take advantage of today's action, let's go to hot stocks. The first thing I'll do, because I'm looking for something to trade now, I'll change the default sort from VST to percentage price gain. I want to see which ones that are in this list are moving up right now. Can subscribers see your mobile app 2 portfolio? The answer to that, Roger, is no. This is in my VectorVest 7, not yours. Okay. RMBS is up today 4.82%. Let's go take a look at it. The VST is at 1.57. Look at that move. Now, am I not in that one already? Didn't I just get into that? Where's my portfolios? Let's go back to not model portfolios. I think I'm in that stock. RMBS, mobile app 2. No, I'm in RMBL. All right. So let's go back to stock pick ideas. Let's go back to hot stocks. So RMBS from a percentage gain loss is up. Let's take a look at it. I'll click on the graph. Wow, I like the graph. This is a 1-year graph. I'm going to hit the little bell icon in the top right-hand corner. I click on it. I'm going to create an alert. Man, let me move my little blue line down to that level of resistance. Right about here. I'm going to set, if the stock's price goes above 66.32, send me an alert. I'm going to click on create. There we go. All right. Let's keep looking at the stocks. VRT. Where's the RV, RS? It's more speculative. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, this has got an RV above 1. JBL. Nice move up. Ooh, look at that earnings per share. Click the alert. Let's bring this down. RMBS just hit. You see that alert? RMBS just hit. I'm going to click on that in a second. There's my alert. You know, JBL is at a tight level of resistance. I'm going to create this. All right. Let's go back. Let's go to my alerts. Go to recent alerts. There's RMBS crossed above 66.32. Good. So my alert hit. Now I'm going to go buy it. I'm going to click the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner. I'm going to go add to portfolio at the bottom. I'm going to put this, since it's a $66 stock, I'm going to put it into my bigger portfolio, my $100,000 portfolio, my paper trading portfolio for mobile apps. And $100,000, I'm going to try to put $10,000 in. So I'm going to say spend 10. 1, 2, 3, 10,000. I'm going to add to the portfolio. I want to take a look. So that was an alert. Again, did it on the fly. I walked you through setting the alert. I walked you through finding the alert. And now I put the stock into my portfolio. There it is, RMBS. Remember, this portfolio, this is a paper trading portfolio, $100,000. Can we see the cheap long-term stocks, Dylan? Sure you can. I'll show it to you in a second. All right, so remember, as I put these stocks into my portfolio, my only goal is I'm going to let them run. I just don't want them to get out of hand and go against me more than 10%. I think I need to set a profit target as well. I probably am going to set a profit target, 2-to-1 risk to reward. I think I'm probably going to set if any of these stocks go up for me, 20%, I'll probably take the profits off the table as well. All right, so you want to see the cheap long-term stocks. This came from a search, though. This came from a search. This portfolio since January 3rd of 2022, so about a year, almost a year and a half, it's up 37%. This comes from a search that is in the VectorVest 7. If you want to see that search, you've got to, I've got to open it up for you. Actually, I think, hold on, edit portfolio. I may have to show it to you in a live stream. My screeners, let's go to screener. I probably have it. Explore screens. Cheap long-term stocks, I probably have it here. Let's go find my searches. Aggressive VectorVest. My screen's 118. There it is. Cheap long-term stocks. Cheap stocks. Nope, that's not it. Let me see if I can show it to you. Cheap. Hot stocks, cheap. Cheap long-term stocks. There's the search. You see it? Cheap long-term stocks. What's in there? In there by design, looking for stocks, sorted by VST. Screen, there it is. Volume greater than 250,000. Price less than 20. RV greater than 1.1. and RS greater than 1.1. There you go. That's the search, Dylan. That's the search. And when I run it as of today, based upon that, I can see the stocks that returned today. I can see the performance over the last 2 weeks, over the last 3 months. Man, it's tough. It has been tough. Over the last year, though, it's still in the positive, but pulling down. It's a tough market. All right, so that's the cool thing that you can see. Even though I have it as a search, I can see what the performance is. You know, down 3% in the last 2 weeks, down 3.84% in the last 3 months, down almost 16% in 6 months, but up 4.36% over the last year. All right, so that was a great question, and I'm glad that I was able to at least walk you through understanding what that search was all about. Let's go back to the stock pick ideas. Let's go now look at, thank you, would you recommend getting Opera today or Vista? You know something? Hold on. Opera, we got into today. Why? Because it hit my criteria of Opera crossed above the price of 1577. Stock alert, JBL. Hold on. Where's it at? JBL hit my price, right? There it is, 91.66. There's my price. View the stock. I'm going to add this. It hit my stop. My price. I'm going to add that to, oops. Hit the 3 dots. Add that to the portfolio. Let's put this as a more expensive stock. I'm going to put it into my mobile app one, which is my $100,000 portfolio. $10,000. 10. 1, 2, 3. Add to portfolio. And yes, I want to take a look. So I set these pricing alerts on the fly. Where's it at? JBL, up just a little bit on it, but notice that all of the stocks that are in this portfolio are doing well. At least they're all in the positive. All right, this is all about being prepared and not scared. I use the power of the software to find some stocks that I want to keep my eyes on. All right, stock pick ideas. Let's go to high momentum stocks. I sort this again, go up to where it says VST. I sort by percentage gain loss. I want to see what's moving. Look at these equity curves. I can see what the equity curves look like before I pull the trigger. JFIN is up 14% today. Is it too late to buy? Let's go look. Wow, that's a pullback stock. Put this on a 3-month graph. I'm not sure I feel that stock. This is a 1 day. Let's put it on a 3-month. You notice the 3 and the 8 cross, found the level of support. All right, now moving up. Nice up day today. No wick at the top of the candle. Where would I want to buy that? Well, I could do 2 different things. Watch this. Let's hit the little bell icon. Quick 8, the alert. One of 2 places that I can put in a price. Nice up day today. I could put in to go higher than the high of today of 550. Or looking at the 3-month graph, let's make sure we've got some confirmation of the move. Put it right at that swing high of 599. So I'm going to click on create the alert. That's on JFIN, we create. It's done. When it goes above that 3-month high, we'll get an alert. All right, let's go to the next stock on the list, BT. That is JFIN crossed below 548. What the heck is up with that? Cross below. Did I put that to go below? Oh, is that something I did? Did I do that? View the stock detail. Maybe I did. I didn't mean to. Let's adjust that alert. All right, JFIN alerts. Create alert. Yeah, I might have messed up. Look at that. There we go. Buy, crossing above that level. Create. All right, now crossing. See, I got them both there. Crossing above. I don't know where that one came from. Active alerts. Something that I probably did. I can manage that. See right here where it says manage active alerts? I can click on that. Did I do one crossing above? Both of these say crossing above. Interesting that I got an alert of crossing below. Gotta look into that. All right, let's go to the next stock in the list. Let's cross that back over, cross that back over. Let's go back to stock pick ideas. And we're in high momentum. Sorting by percentage gain loss. Let's go back to the next stock. BTBT, maybe? Ooh, what don't I like about this? As I'm looking at this, what don't I like about this? Glenn, I appreciate your ideas of creating a watch list. 1. 2, migrating to a portfolio based on alerts. Great methodology and idea slash strategy. Remember, Siberia, my job here is to get you to understand the power of the program in your pocket. I'm going to stress that over and over and over again. The power of the program in your pocket. Any info on Marvel technology? I did pretty well on it today. Will it do good to hold for longer term? You know, we'll take a look at that. Again, I'm going to look at some of your individual stocks on a whole list today. MTR. Oof, I'm not sure I like that. Put that on. Ooh, big down day yesterday. It wasn't able to overcome yesterday's big down day. What about this one? Feng Yu. Well, tech stocks are moving. This is another good-looking stock to think about. Look at that equity curve. Man, oh, man. All right, let's go say, put an alert, create an alert. Right there at that level of the high, I'm going to create that. See, no. I just saw that. Why did the cross below go? That's not what I wanted. I saw it just as it happened. I want to see if I can view the stock detail. That was interesting. That again, that wasn't the alert that I wanted. I'm going to create another alert. Hopefully, Sushma, you're looking at this because I don't know what just happened. Create at 148.79. Create. Let's go back. All right, that alert is set. Let's go back to stock pick ideas. Let's go back to high momentum. Sort again by percentage gain loss. Let's go to Palantir, another stock that we picked up today in our day trading room. This is more of a speculative play. Let's go set up an alert on this. This stock, look at this. This stock over the last 3 months has been rocking and rolling. I'm going to set that up to the candle high, to the wick high. I'm going to create that. All right. There we go. That one is created as well. Ionic. Nah, it's trending down right now. Was that the last stock? Might be. Ionic. Let me scroll over. Nope, it's not. TQQQ might not be a bad play. Let's go take a look at that. Hit the alert. Create a new alert. Let's go set this bar at the top of that bar right there at 34.75. Create. Alert when price crosses below. Wait a minute. That's where my problem is. I don't want to set an alert when it crosses below. Why is that? It's a buy. Crosses below. That entail is my problem. Crosses above. Above. You know what it is? When I'm setting these alerts, if I'm not setting them right at the top of the bar, it's going to be at below. Now it says alert when crosses above. Did everybody see that? Yes or no? Yes or no? Did everybody see that? Yes or no? All right. Type it. I want everybody, because that's something that I just saw that could screw everybody up. I don't want to screw you up. I need you to see. So that's why those alerts were coming in as crossing below. So you need to make sure that when you're setting the alert, you want to make sure that it says alert when price crosses above. All right, above. And that's okay. There we go. TQQQ, create. I was starting to get anxious about that. I was like, why is that going on? Now I know. TALs. I don't know if I really want this. It's riding that level of the moving average, trending down a little bit. RV and RS both below 1. I probably can find a better stop. T-Zoo, Travel Zoo, a little bit more volatile. Let me zoom in on it. It's in a channel. I'd like to see it break out of that channel first before I even consider it. PACB, bouncing off support. Let me zoom in. Again, bouncing off support. Nice open candle. No wick at the top. RT is good. I wanted to get out of that channel as well. Next one, AP. Now, that one's not in the channel. Let's zoom in. I like that bounce off support. Nicely moved up for a lot of days in a row. Let me go back, hit the alert, create alert. Let's go make sure. There we go. Up higher, crosses above. That's a beautiful level of resistance. If the stock continues to move up, I've got a little bit more confidence that it's going to keep moving up. All right, I'm going to click on create. All right, I don't want to look at that alert right now. All right, so now I've got some alerts going on. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. I got some alerts going on. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And once they hit, I'll be able to take advantage of it. Now, let's flip the script. Because all of the other timing signals are down, one spot that I would love for you to look at, especially if you've got the premium watch list. Click on the premium watch list. Click on the premium watch list. Something that's ideally suited for the current market's conditions would definitely be contra ETFs. So if you've got the premium, click on contra ETFs. And I would do the same thing, sort this list by percentage gain loss. Which ones are moving up the most? Let's go do that again. If they're all going down, why? Because I got an up day today. So I wouldn't be playing these today because there you go. This is the equity curves of them. I wouldn't play them today because the market's up. But overall, if I'm playing the market and playing the timing signals, then I'm probably not doing anything. And if I am playing stuff short, like contras or puts or shorting stocks, today, on a day like today, I'm managing those positions. All right? Come on, then move on. What are you talking about, Zeron? There you go. I don't know what that's all about. Slow your roll. For real. My job is to make sure you guys know what's going on. That's what I do. That's what I do. All right? So don't do that, please. My job is to inform you, and that's why you're here. And I try very hard not to leave anybody behind, especially if you're new. All right. Based upon that, from being prepared and not scared, take advantage of what's going on in the market. TQQ crossed above. There it is. TQQ. Let's go take a look at that. I'm going to add that to my portfolio. TQQQ. Let's add that to portfolio. Put that into my $100,000 portfolio, mobile apps. Spend 10. 1, 2, 3. Add to portfolio. It calculates how many shares. How cool is that? Now TQQQ is in there. Now going into the weekend, we're up 1.5%. All of the stocks, with the exception of one, is up today. My main goal is if any of these go against me 10%, I'm out. And if they go up 20%, I'll take the profit and I'm out. All right. Now, I'm not going to worry about any more of the alerts right now. I had enough of that. I got my portfolios going. I've got my understanding of what's going on going as well. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to get back to the market overview. What I want to do, I'm going to click on the, I don't want to do it that way. Let's go to my watch list. I'm going to click on my watch list. All right. And I'm going to click the plus button because now I'm going to give an opportunity for me to look at your stocks. I'm going to hit the plus button, top right-hand corner. I'm going to start entering the stocks that you want me to look at. All right, SKX, put that in there. Start now. This is the time to put your stocks in. Notice that as I put them in, because I hit the plus button, it's going to start creating a list on the bottom right here. MU, another chip stock. All right, MU, I click on it on the screen. It's going to add it to the bottom as well. ENPH, I'll click back in the symbol. ENPH. I just tap on it. RMBS. We just got into that stock, didn't we? RMBS. Yeah. Cancel. Delete the draft. Fat fingering it today. RMBS. Click on it. HIMS. 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 AMS. All right, hold on. Wow, a lot of stocks coming in. Hold on. Let's go to HIMS. ASRT, a drug stock. I like that. ASRT. All right. Tesla, bull flag. We'll take a look at the graph. TSLA. Click on it. Schwab, SCHW. Schwab, SMCI. SMCI. Costco, COST. AVGO, big, that was Broadcom. AVGO got a deal with Apple. METV, SMCI, SMCI. Now I can scroll down. All right, Costco's already in there. Opera, OPRA. Click on it. AI. Those are big moving stocks. C3AI. AI. I think that's C3AI. AI. Thank you. C3AI. DGII. Oh, you guys are giving me a lot of stocks. DGII. TSM. TSM. All right. Love that you take more than 10. I know this is a lot of stocks. All right, I may not take all of them. You guys are asking for a lot of stocks. HELE. Or it's going to make me go through them quicker because I got a lot of stocks. AMD, comma builder. BLDR. AMN. All right, this is probably going to be it. AM back side. AMN. That's a lot of stocks. I love you guys to death, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. That's 20 stocks. I had 21. I just clicked on one accidentally. So what was the next stock on here? Flex. I did have another stock. So Flex. All right. That's all of the stocks I'm going to take today. I'm going to click on at the bottom here. It says create a watch list. I'm going to name it today's date. 5/26/23. Okay. Click on OK. Here's my watch list. All right. Let's go see what I got today. SMCI. Sorting this by VST. The stock at the top of the list, SMCI. At the bottom of the list is HIMS. All right, the bottom of the list is him. So from the standpoint of what stocks you gave me, you can see where they sit in the list. Now that that's done, let's go look at the graphs real quick. We'll blow through these graphs. First thing, SMCI, chip stock, fundamentally sound, relative value, relative safety, both above one end. The stock's in an uptrend. Rising earnings. You got to love the stock. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's go to the next stock. AVGO, good deal with Apple. Look at the rising earnings, leveling off a little bit. RVRS, both above one. RT. Where's my CI as well? Where's CI? CI. Comfort Index is 1.09, so it is above 1. I like that as well. This stock goes up more than it goes down. Let's go to the next stock. This is Opera. Wow, look at that. These stocks look sweet. Earnings per share is leveling out, but still higher than it was a year ago. The stock is riding that moving average, just going higher and higher. I love these plays. Stock is up 4.5% today. Again, as you look at these stocks, if you're interested, hit the bell icon, set up an alert. Marvel, big jump today. That tells me it's news. I want to click here and I want to use the stock news. I'm going to go down. I clicked on the 3 dots, use the stock news. I don't know what moved it. Might have been an earnings thing. It's up 29%. Good Lord, have mercy. Scroll down. 3 hours ago, Marvel Technology shares show as company names AI a key growth driver. Wow. I'm telling you, this AI thing is not a fad. It is real. It's moving stocks. And look at Marvel. That's huge. That's a lot of money. And I'm going to scroll down and then hit done. It's going to take me back to the stock. How about that? How many of you realize that you could do news right from the app as well? All right, let's go to the next stock, TSM. You know what's interesting about TSM as a chip stock? As I look at this, the stock is moving sideways. I would rather, and it's up 2.5%, but I would rather to be in one of the other chip stocks that are rocking and rolling. TSM, big player in this space, but you know something? I'm looking at the graph. You can't fight the tape. It's a lot more sideways move. RV and RS both above 1. RT is above 1. Where's the CI is at 0.50. This stock is a little bit more volatile in that it doesn't go up more than it goes down. This stock is more susceptible to big pullbacks. Look at that July 2022 to September. Big pullback in the stock. I'd rather be in a stock in this space that goes up more than it goes down. Thus, I will use CI. All right, let's go to the next stock. I'm just swiping over. Builder, nice move. A couple of days ago, though, look at the big pullback. The 3 and the 8 crossed to the downside, created a semblance of a support. I'd like to see it get out of that 3-month high before I jump on board with that stock. All right, so let's go look at DGII. I like the break coming out of a session of support, breaking through 2 levels of resistance. Nice open bar today. RT went from below 1 to above 1. I like this play. Let's go put this on a 6-month graph. I like the potential of this stock going up to the 6-month graph of about $42. It's sitting at $35.90. This could have some good upside. This could definitely have some good upside. Let's go to the next stock. Let's go to the next stock, slide it over. AMD. Now, remember when I just talked about TSM? All right, look at AMD. Looks a lot better. Not a sideways move, definitely moving higher. Gapped up for 2 days in a row. RV is not above 1, whereas RS is. So interesting that I'd like to be in the stock in this situation where both RV and RS are both above 1. That's why I like SMCI. NVIDIA doesn't have RV above 1, but I'm looking at price action, and it's just rocking and rolling, being the benefit of a lot of AI move as well. But if I'm looking at AMD, the safety is there. The RV is not. I'd be careful. All right, but it is moving up. AI is pushing these stocks higher. Flex. Hitting a new 1-year high, it looks like. Gapping up. Let's hit that. Just tap the graph. Moving up. I like the move. I like the move. 3-month graph. Let's go back. RV and RS both above 1, so it's fundamentally sound. RT is above 1. Does it go up more than it goes down? CI says yes at 1.37. The stock goes up more than it goes down. I love the move. Bottom left, top right. Again, from this graph, I can hit the bell icon and set an alert. Let's go to the next one, Tesla. Someone said about a flag. I can't draw the lines the way I'd like to, like I can on the desktop. But what I do see is the stock consolidating. Let me click on it a little bit. I do like that it's coming up. It's now rebounding off a level of support, 3-8 cross. It's got, as you can see, 3 levels of resistance to get to. RT just went above 1. I think that when Elon Musk pulled out of Twitter, now he's got a new CEO over there. He can put his energy back into Tesla. And I think that you're going to start to see that, number 1. Number 2, a lot of the downward move short term was based upon him cutting the prices on cars. All right, biting into his margin. Well, guess what? He had enough of that. He started raising the prices back on the U.S. on the EVs. So I think that those 2 things put together, I've liked Tesla long term. I think it's fundamentally sound. But short term, because of the price cuts, I knew it was going to bite into his margin. I didn't like it short term. Now it looks like he's getting better and putting more of his energy over there. That's what I'm looking for. All right, I haven't been watching the chat. Is there a way to get back and see VV live after it's over? Dylan, once this is done, you're going to get a recording. The recording will be out on the YouTube channel. So you're watching live now, but there will be a recording of this. All right. Axel says, appreciate what you do. There you go. Would you really buy SMCI this late? Why not? If it's doing what I want it to do. Now, I like that question. Would I buy it this late? If it's doing what I want it to do, which is go up in price, answer to that is yes. There's a lot of people that don't want to buy stocks that hit a new high because, man, it's too overextended. But understand this. When a stock hits a new high, it's coming off of a previous high, which came off of a previous high, which came off of a previous high. So until the stock tells me otherwise and it's going up, yes, you can still buy into the stock. But I will watch for candlestick formations. Is it a shooting star pattern, which should be followed by a down candle? Is it a gravestone doji? Is it a spinning top? I will look at candlestick formations to answer that question. But I'm not going to be afraid to buy a stock that's hitting a new high because it's doing exactly what I want it to do. Reminder, Tesla bull, and again, when you talked about, I can't draw the lines, Jason, on here. And so I can't answer that question. And I have a hard time looking at drawings like a double, I can see a double top, but like Head and Shoulders and a lot of different drawing patterns. I have a hard time seeing those with my eyes. That's just me. So that's to answer your question. The only way I could really see this, if I could draw a line, could it be, I see higher lows, lower highs. That's my pennant. It could be. And there's the flagpole from September to January. It could be setting up that way. So hopefully I'm seeing what you're asking me for. Hopefully I'm seeing what you're asking me for. I can connect the lows. I see higher lows. I can connect the highs, from this January, March time period and connect in lower highs. That will create my flag. And then my flagpole would be from the high in September to the low before January. Is that what you're asking me for? All right, if that's what you're seeing, then I see the same thing. There you go. All right, then I'm seeing the same thing. It's got a nice flagpole though, from about 120 to almost 300. That's a nice rebound. All right, let's keep on going. All right, next one, AI. Look at that. Still in its infancy. It's still a lot of, look at the volatility on this move. A lot of volatility going on, which helps to add to why RV is so below 1 and RS is below. This is still news driven. I don't like it. I don't like the volatility. And I don't like that. I can find other stocks in the space that might be better. How about that? ASRT, woo! Stock was moving. RV above 1, RS not. Stock was moving. Some news came out about it pushing the stock's price down to that level of my moving average, and it's moving hard towards there. I'd be very careful if you still own that stock. I'd be very careful if you still own that stock. All right, $6.50. It's up today, but I'd still be very careful. All right, next stock, AMN. I do like that it found a level of support, coming off that level of support, traveling that level of resistance begrudgingly. RT went above 1, stock got to be a buy recommendation. You know what I would do with this? I would set a pricing alert to go higher than that candle. And I'm going to create that. I do like the retracement coming off a level of support and moving higher. Okay, let's go to the next stock. MU, Micron, RV below 1, RS below 1. AI is moving it, but you know what I don't like about MU? Earnings. And China went after them, saying that they were a security risk. They got hit by that. China specifically called out MU. But the stock has rebounded. It was a couple of days ago that happened. The stock rebounded. I don't like the earnings. I'm going to click on the graph. I do like the move, but I don't like the earnings. RT did go above 1. It's moving higher. It's up to you. I think that this is a little bit of PR, public relations. Just be careful with that. METV, I like the move going up. RV is at, whoa, this is an ETF. All right, this has got to be an ETF. I'm sure that this is an ETF. Round Hill Ball. Both VST and RV above 1. I'm thinking that this is an ETF. I like the move. Let's go click on this. I do like the move. It just got out of a channel, came back and tested that level of the resistance and level of support, nicely moving up. RT is above 1. No wick at the top of the candle. I'd set an alert on that. Let's go to the next one. SKX. Another stock that moved up nicely. RV below 1, RS above 1. This is more of a safety stock. Company makes money. VST above 1. What I don't like is retracing back to that level of support, or level of the moving average. RT is falling. I'd be careful with that. The 3 and the 8 have gone bearish already a few days ago. I'd be careful with that one. Let's go to ENPH. I think it's a great company, but it just seems to keep getting beat up and beat up and beat up. The company makes money. Stock's price is just going down. I don't have a definitive answer as to why the stock's price is going down the way it is. I really, really, really don't. But it is. But fundamentally, this stock is good. Stock's a sell. I wouldn't buy it right now. Let's go to the next stock, Costco. Man, stock is trending down from that high back in July, August. Just if you connect the highs, just trending lower. You know something? I could find you a better stock. Now, relative safety, the company makes money. RV is above 1 as well. It's just got to get out of its own way. It's really got to, and it's probably news. I don't know if it's news driven or earnings driven. This stock's got to get out of its own way. Big update today. Click on it. Big update today, but it's got a lot of headwinds. Look at all of those levels of resistance that it's got to break through. Do you really want to hold on to that, or do you want to get into a better looking stock that can help you make money now? Schwab got smoked, and now it's trying to get out of being smoked. You notice this is a great representation of stocks go down faster than they go up. Notice how it's trying to go up, but it's taking a lot longer to go up than it did to go down. I'd be careful with Schwab. Let's click in on it. Yeah, it's got levels of resistance to get through. I do like that it found the level of support, the 3 and the 8 cross. It's got levels of resistance to get through. Until that can happen, I'm not touching that. All right, next stock, Healy. Helen of Troy. Stock's down over the last year, definitely. Earnings, the company is losing. Actually, the company still makes earnings, but it's getting worse and worse and worse. Let's zoom in on it. Man, I can find you a better stock. It's a hold, but it's in the channel. It's in the channel. RV and RS both below 1. RT is above 1, but probably falling. Earnings is still positive, but falling, as you can see. HIMS, wow, that's just not good. All right, it was doing good, and then it does no good. All right, RV and RS both below 1. VST, everything, nothing is good about it right now. Now, if I click on it, I do see a little rebound, but see the wick at the top of today's candle? That shows me a lot of selling pressure. All right, I know it's up today, but look at the big wick at the top of today's candle. Let me zoom in a little bit more. The wick at the top of today's candle shows me that there's some selling pressure. I don't like that. I do like that it's bouncing off a level of support, but I don't like what I see on today's candle. Any other alerts? TQQQ, I think we got into that one already. So there we stand. Go back to the market overview. Remember, folks, I've got now the new unofficial title. My new unofficial title for you guys is Your Mobile Mentor. Your Mobile Mentor. Maria says METV is ETF with NVIDIA's top holding. Thank you, Maria. I did look at a lot of your stocks. I didn't look at all of them. All right, I didn't look at all of them. Is there a schedule for VV Live? We're live Mondays at 12 p.m. for midday market action. We're live on Wednesdays for midday market update is on Monday. Afternoon market action live on Wednesday. Trending Thursday at 2 p.m. We're live on Thursday. And then the mobile app training live at 12 p.m. So 4 days out of the 5 days, we are live on YouTube. All right, we are live on YouTube. Do you think most stocks are going to just come up with this new AI and they move the stocks higher? I think the AI boom, the AI fad, however you want to call it, is going to definitely move a lot of these chip stocks higher. For how long, I don't know. But as these companies continue to make the chips to make these supercomputers better for the AIs, It's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening. And you know something? I'm not worried about when it's going to stop. I'm worried about how much money I can put in my pocket because of this. I'm worried about how I can show you how to put money in your pocket because of it. All right? So that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Oh, how many people hit the like button? Hey, I didn't even look at that. If you liked what you saw today, hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. Why some buy stocks have green bar and others have yellow bar? A yellow bar is if the price is unchanged from the previous bar. It will create a yellow bar. All right. If the price is unchanged from the previous bar, it will create a yellow bar. All right. So, folks, reality, AI is not generating any revenue yet for the end user. It's not generating any revenue for us, but it's generating, sparking interest in all of the companies that are affected by it. And that's where it happens. All right, Glenn, you have earned a 10-pound pack of the best coffee, Jamaican Blue Mountain. Does that mean you're sending me a 10-pound pack? Is that what that means, Peter? And if that is, then thank you. All right, if that's what that means. All right, I want everybody to hit the like button, number one. Number two, understand the reason why you have a 3-day weekend this weekend. It's Memorial Day. Now, I am a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. This is not my weekend. Memorial Day is for the people who gave their lives for this country. If you know somebody who has someone who's passed on because they've given their lives to this country, then this weekend is the time that you remember them. Veterans Day is for Veterans Day. Memorial Day is for the people who gave their lives for their country. Always remember this. All gave some, but some gave all. Always remember that. All right, I've got to go. You guys have a great weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Be safe. Be safe. And remember why you have a 3-day weekend. Don't let it go by without you praying for somebody. If you don't want to pray, just remember somebody. All right? That's what it's all about. With that, folks, adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. Bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until the next time, folks, see ya.